Hi everyone, so in this video we are going to discuss the best possible strategy to cover mathematics and aptitude for your GATE examination, because mathematics and aptitude are common for all the branches, no matter which branch are you preparing for, EC, electrical, instrumentation, civil, mechanical, CS, IT. For every single branch this engineering, mathematics and aptitude are common. And here we will see short strategy, branch wise also we will see. In mathematics we will see branch wise because the syllabus is different for different branches. So we will see the short strategy, how you can score maximum marks. No one can guarantee 28 marks, okay? Even a professor cannot guarantee 28 marks. Even the professor himself is writing the examination, then he also cannot guarantee 28 marks. So you can score the maximum, whatever that you study, on the level that you study, on the IQ that you have, you will secure very well marks, and also you will have a very good confidence as well. When you are appearing for the examination, you will have a very good confidence in aptitude and mathematics. So let's see how you are going to cover aptitude. So first thing is that the most important point is, do not treat aptitude as another subject. This is just a part of your examination. It's not a subject. You don't need to take pressure of aptitude. Okay. So I will tell you how to cover it in 15 days. There you need to take 3 full days and 12 half days. What do I mean by 3 full days? 3 full days means I am considering in a full day you are giving me effective 7 hours of study. Effective 7 hours of study. What do I mean by effective? That means you should be effectively studying 7 hours. Let's just say if I am saying that I study effective 7 hours, that means I need to study 8 hours a day. Because in 1 hour I will be doing something, I will be looking here and there. So effectively 7 hours of study I am asking from you. And in a half day it would be reduced to 3 to 3.5. Okay. So in a half day what you will be doing? If I am saying you need to study it full day, that means full day you are studying aptitude. In the half day you will be giving your time to aptitude, and half day you will be giving your time to mathematics. Or you can give time to other subjects as well if you want to study other subject, but not for the whole full day. It's not that for 10 days straight you will be studying aptitude only, because if you study 10 days straight aptitude only, you will lose your interest in technical subjects. And after 10 days if you pick a technical subject, it will feel like a burden to you. Okay, it happens with the GATE aspirant. So I do not want that to happen with you. So it's not necessary that all day you are studying aptitude. Only 3 days I am asking, 3 full days I am asking. After that you will study half day aptitude and half day mathematics or any other subject you can take. Okay. So let's see how we are going to cover. So we have day 1, 2, 3. In 3 days, you will take 1 day for PNC, 1 day for number system, and 1 day for probability. Okay, 3 days you have. Complete days you will take, because these are lengthy topics. These 3 are lengthy topics, and these 3 are the most important topic of aptitude as well. And no matter how much confident you are, you can still forget these topics, because PNC, no one can be 100% sure that I will be able to solve PNC problems without even watching the lectures. If you watch the lectures, you will be comfortable, but without even watching the lectures, you cannot solve all the problems on PNC. Same goes with number system, and same goes with probability. So each day for one topic. Then after these 4, 5, 6, 7 days, these are the basic topic, but you should not skip those, because there would be some concept that I have taught in these videos, and you might not be able to solve the problems, and you might have studied that in your elementary classes, but now you might have forgot it. So you can skip the concept part, but at least solve the problems, because in each video we are solving roughly around 30 to 40 problems, and those are very good problems I have picked from all the resources that I had. Whatever that can be asked in the examination, based on that I have made those problems, and every single pattern that can be asked, that is there on those videos. So you will not feel that these kind of pattern problems are left, these kind of problems are left. Every single pattern problems you will see, at least 2 to 3 problems on every single pattern you will see. So you don't need to skip all the video. Okay, you have to watch all the videos. Okay, watch all the video. It's not, I'm not saying that you have to watch it completely. Whatever the part you feel that you should put more focus on that part, you can focus more, you can put more focus on that part. It's not that you have to watch it completely. If you want to watch it completely, it's up to you, but certainly you should not skip it. This is what I am saying. You should not skip any video. Okay. So on day 4 you can do this topic, day 5 you can do this topic, 6 and 7 you will be able to do it. Like some people would think that these are so much of topics, how we will be covering in 3 hours. Once you watch the lectures, you will understand why I am saying it. You will be able to cover it in 3 hours. If not 3, then certainly in 4 hours you will be able to cover it. No need to worry. Okay. So these are the day-wise plan. You can see I will put the PDF, and this is the plan for 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are the half days: geometry, mensuration, blood relation. So in this manner you can do. And on the 12, 13 and 14 and 15, in these 4 days you can cover all the PYQs from 2018 to 2024. There are 4 half days. You can cover more PYQs as well. From 2018 to 2024, these are the most important PYQs. Let me tell you, these are the most important PYQs. Okay, You can cover 2017 as well, 2016 as well. So these much you can cover in your 15 days. So there I'm asking you 12 full days, 12 half days and 5 full days. And now let's see how to cover mathematics in that span only. Okay.
So let's start with the day-to-day roadmap to complete engineering mathematics. So there are few prerequisites which I will tell here, few points I will tell. So those you have to follow, only then you will be able to follow the schedule. Okay, else obviously you will lag behind few days, and it's totally fine if you are lagging behind 1, 2, 3 days, right? It's totally fine. You don't have to follow this exactly. Just a brief idea, brief overview I'm giving in what sequence you should follow the lectures, and in like what should be the ideal time to finish this. It's fine if you are not able to finish this in the ideal time, because life isn't ideal. There can come some few other circumstances, right? So you can take the buffer of that. Okay, and like this is a 28 days plan for a final year and dropper students. Why is there less number of days? Because final year and dropper students, they get more hours, right? More time on their gate preparation. Third year and second year students, they get less time as they have to attend their college, or they might have some internships as well, right? So that's why if you are in final year, you give full attention, like at least 7 hours effective. 7 hours effective means 7 hours effective. Okay, like 7 hours study. Not like you just went to the room and you are in the room for 7 hours. That's not it, right? You are effectively studying for 7 hours. That's a different thing. Okay, then you like you can download the notes, and obviously you can get a photocopy. You can convert it into like black and white, and you can take a photography, and you can do the rough work over there itself, or you can make your own notes. Okay, you obviously join our Telegram group. Okay, name is PrepFusion. Then don't just keep watching the lectures. Obviously you write few things yourself with a rough notebook. You solve the questions as well, right? While we are doing the like explaining in the lectures, please solve the questions by yourself. Okay, write few things, else like just watching the lectures won't cut it, right? You have to solve for yourself as well. So those are the few points. And like how many total number of lectures you actually have to watch for iron, mechanical and chemical, right? And for all the few other branches which has all the chapters, they have to watch all the 78 lectures. And for ECW, right, they have to watch 76 lectures. Just you have to leave the numerical method topic, right? You just leave the numerical method topic, and you have to watch all the other lectures. For civil engineering, you have to also leave the complex variable, right? You have to also leave the complex variable chapter, and but you have numerical methods. So I will explain all this in the roadmap. Also, before starting each new chapter, I have explained which branch is this for and which branch can skip this topic, right? I have explained that. Don't worry about that. Okay, just at the start of the new chapter, I'll explain that. In the notes, it's also there. Okay, and in your own syllabus, you can also go and see. Okay, and for CSIT, there are only 43 lectures. So 43 lectures are of what? Comprising of linear algebra, comprising of your calculus, complete calculus. So linear algebra, right? You have to watch all the lectures. You can't leave any topics, right? CSIT have lower number of chapters, but in linear algebra you have to watch all the lectures. In calculus you have to watch all the lectures. In probability and statistics also you have to watch all the lectures. You cannot skip any lecture there. Okay, but other chapters, obviously it's not in your syllabus, you can skip those. Okay, next is 80-20 rule. What do you mean by 80-20 rule? As I explained earlier, right, 80% you devote, like as you are starting and you are just more focused toward course completion, syllabus completion, your 80% time should go to lectures and 20% time should go to numericals. Slowly what will happen is you have to reduce this time, reduce this lecture time to 60%, then 50%, then 30%, 40%, and more time for numericals, because you will cover more and more different subjects, and you will practice more and more numericals of those subjects, right? So that should be on the pipeline. Not like you will just keep on watching the lectures. It won't do anything. If you don't do numericals, it won't, like, you won't get a good rank. Just straight up, I'm telling you this. Okay, so let's start with a day-to-day plan. So obviously for the day 1 to 3, you're giving full day to aptitude, and after that you're giving half days to linear mathematics, right? So in day 4-5, what should be your target? Your target should be, this is for linear algebra, is for all branches, so all branches have to follow this. Your target should be finish up to this solution of linear system. You'll start with the introduction to linear algebra, then you try to finish this up to lecture 6. Okay, so like the content will be almost around 6 hours, or I think 6 or 7 or 8 hours, and you have ample time, right? You have ample time to finish that. Like you have 2 days and you will be able to finish it. 2.5 days is enough, and you just finish that. In the first 2 days, you don't have to practice any questions. That's fine. But in the next 6 and 7 days, right? You start with the lecture 7, that is the rank of the matrix. Everything like is present on like this linear algebra, right? Is completely present on YouTube. You can watch from there, or you can directly watch from our app as well. There is a link there. So start with rank of matrix, then you finish all the topics up until eigenvectors and eigenvalues. That is up until lecture 11, right? Up until lecture 11 you finish all this, and obviously you revise day 4 and 5. Revise day 4 and 5 and try to solve few questions from day 4 and 5. Okay, those you can do. Like if you have some engineering mathematics PYQ which divides everything in topic wise, that you can do. Okay, else you can just revise and that's it. Okay, now in the 8 and 9 days, right? 8 and 9 days remaining half days, you only have to cover these many lectures, right? And these many lectures have only, I think, 3-4 hours, and you will be able to cover it in one half day. And in the next half day, what you can do is you can practice all the PYQs. You can practice all the PYQs and revise whatever you learned in 6, 7, 8, 9. You have already revised in 4, 5, in 6, 7. In 6, 7 days, you have already revised this 4, 5, and in 8, 9, you revise all these things and the previous 2 days. Okay, and obviously you practice the questions. Okay, if you have backlogs left, you try to finish those backlogs now. Okay, you try to finish those backlogs now. Okay, in this 2 days. Next, what you should do is day 10, 11, I have given you complete marathon of calculus, of the basics of calculus, right? The video is of 8.5 hours long, but it will not take you much time. Why it will not take you much time? If you are already very good at class, like if you are already a topper in class 11 or 12, you can proceed with this in a very fast manner, right? So it won't be a burden to you. Like if you are weak, then it's fine. If you are taking more time, then it's fine, because it may take more time for few students who were weak at calculus, so it will take them time to learn this. But I have taught everything about basics so that it won't burden you much, right? Even if you're weak. Okay, so you finish this part 1 marathon of calculus in day 10 and 11, that is a half days. Okay, next, also calculus is also for all the branches. None of the branches has to skip this. Next is day 12 and 13. For day 12 and 13, again half days, you try to finish the differentiation part. Okay, differentiation, that is differentiation AOD, monotonicity, curvature, inflection points, mean value theorem, Taylor-Maclaurin series, partial derivatives. So, and obviously you practice the PYQs of this limits calculus. There, I think in few PYQs, what they do is they divide in terms of limit calculus, limits, continuity, differentiability, and also this differentiation part, right? Differential and integral calculus. So you can do the PYQs of limits, continuity, differentiability. Now, like in this part, right, you try to finish up until partial derivatives. Now, these topics, right, these topics also, I think you covered in 11th and 12th. Just mean value theorem, Taylor and Maclaurin series, and partial derivative. These are few new topics. Taylor series also you knew beforehand. Okay, so the partial derivatives also you know a bit of idea, but there are few new things as well. So that's why it will take you this much amount of time only. Okay, it can't take you more than this if you have already studied all this in 11th and 12th, because these topics are there in 11th and 12th from which you know. Okay, so up until this lecture, also there is ADB. If you are able to finish, like here I have explained the concept of partial derivative, and in the next lecture ADB, there I have done the questions on partial derivative. You can finish that as well. Okay, next let's come to day 14 and 15. Again, these are the last 2 half days that we'll have. Okay, in these 2 half days, you try to completely cover the integral calculus. Now, I do agree that this integral calculus, right, this double integration, triple integration, it's a bit difficult, so it may take you more time, but I have like this is the ideal time. It may take you more time. Okay, and so what you can do, I have given one extra day, full complete extra day, day 16, to recharge, to cover your backlogs, whatever backlogs you had, and obviously revise whatever you learned in calculus till now. Okay, and obviously practice all the PYQs, gate PYQs, and all those things. Okay, so you can practice totally linear algebra and calculus as well now. It's completely calculus is covered now in day 16. Okay, and obviously up until here CSIT will watch. Okay, after this CSIT can skip. Okay, you can come back to the probability section, because up until here CSIT doesn't have anything. Okay, after this CSIT doesn't have anything except probability, so probability will come just at the end. You can go near the probability section. Okay, so I have given you one extra day to recharge. Then day 17 and 18. So in day 17 and 18, you will start your vector calculus. So vector calculus, again, we'll start with this topic, that is basics of vector algebra, which is again inside your 11th and 12th syllabus. So we can watch very fast manner. The cylindrical and spherical symmetry is a new thing. Okay, that is also helpful for double integration and for vector algebra as well, vector calculus as well. So that's why this may take a bit of time, but gradient, dash and derivative, this won't take much of a time. Divergence, curl also won't take much of a time. These are short topics. Okay, so you can watch up until lecture 2, divergence and curl of a vector point function for day 17, 19, and this time remember you have full day, complete day, right? 7 hours, 14 hours. So 14 hours you have, and you will be able to cover these many lectures, right? You will be able to, because basis of vector algebra is pretty simple thing. Just whatever you have studied in 11th and 12th, that you will repeat over here. Okay, next. Again, vector calculus. Now we will cover the integral part. This was the differential part of the vector calculus. Next, for the 2 days, I've given you full 2 days to cover the integral part of vector calculus, because it is very, very important, and many questions come from these theorems, right? Green's theorem, Stokes theorem. So I've given you ample time to study this, okay, with good time, and also practice the questions, because after this, right, your question, like vector calculus part finishes. Okay, like every vector calculus, also I forgot to tell that vector calculus is for every branches except CSIT. Except CSIT, it is for all the branches. Okay, now you will study all this. Okay, then you will do the gate PYQs as well, right? You cover the gate PYQs of vector calculus as well. So now whenever I say question practice, right here, whenever I say question practice, that means you practice the gate PYQs of vector calculus, you practice the gate PYQs of calculus, and you practice the gate PYQs of linear algebra, because it is impossible to finish all the gate PYQs of linear algebra in these many days. It will take you time, and it's fine. You do it slowly. Okay, so that's fine. But slowly you do, but every day you need to do bit by bit, because if you suddenly stop, right, if you just stop the linear algebra, let's say, okay, I'll totally complete the linear algebra PYQs, all the linear algebra PYQs in 5 days. You completed linear algebra PYQs in 5 days. Then in the 6th day, you start your calculus PYQs. So in the 15th or 20th day, what will happen is you tend to forget your linear algebra. That's why just be in the touch of the subject. Even if you like at a later stage, you do less number of questions. Let's say you started linear algebra practice PYQs from day 1st. In day 30, you do less number of questions. Let's say 3, let's say 4. That's fine. But be in the touch of the subject. Else you will lose flow. Okay, that's a bad thing. That also happened with me. That's why I'm saying. Okay, so yeah, these are the things that you need to do for vector calculus. Now your vector calculus has been finished. Next is day 21. I am giving you to differential equation. Again, this is for all the branches except CSIT. All the branches except CSIT. In the first lecture, right, I've given you only 1 day, and it will only take you 1 day, because these topics, right, you already study this in your class 11 and 12. So these, I don't think it should take you more than 1 day. Okay, then obviously you question practice on this, right? I've given you question, and you can do gate PYQs as well. Okay, next is day 22. That is for the new topics. That is solution of non-exact differential equation, non-homogeneous and higher order ODEs, Cauchy-Euler's ODEs, and partial differential equation. This is a small topic. Okay, this also you can follow. So after you finish this, right, after you finish all this, like these also a bit of it you study in class 11, but not to that depth. Okay, not to that much of depth, but here we will study it more in depth. Okay, so after finishing all this in day 22, you can start with gate PYQs of all the differential equation questions. Okay, you can do that. So here, right, gate PYQs, you start with differential equation, and obviously you have your calculus as well, you have your vector calculus as well, you have your linear algebra. So now you're practicing 4 PYQs, 4 chapters of PYQs at once. Okay, this means this one. Okay, next is day 23. Now you study complex variable analysis. So in day 23, you start complex variable analysis. You start from basis of complex numbers. So again, this is again in 11th and 12th. So for few people, they can blaze through this. For few people, this might be new. Okay, next is mapping of complex function. This is new. Then limits continued differentiability of complex function. This is also new. Okay, so a complete whole day is given, because I hope you can easily blaze through this basis of complex number. These few topics are important, and after that you can practice few questions. I've given their questions as well, homework questions as well. You can do those. Okay, so up until lecture 1, you have to follow in day 23. In day 24 and 5, right, I've given you 2 days, because these topics are very, very important, and gate gives good questions in these topics. So that's why I've given you 2 days for this. Analyticity of complex numbers, Cauchy-Riemann equations. This is a very, very important topic. Milne-Thomson method and total derivative method, open line integration of complex variable, point of singularity, concept of residue, Cauchy integral, and gate PYQs. So after this, your complex variable also gets finished, and you can start with your 5th topic of PYQs, right? You can start with 5th topic of PYQs, that is complex variables. So you are doing you are doing PYQs of 5 chapters at once. Even it's fine if you do less number of questions in linear algebra, calculus, that's fine, but just be in the touch. Okay, next is day 26. Day 26, you will start with probability and statistics. So again, this first, I have given you a full day to cover all this, right? And also I've given you a time to revise and backlog whatever you studied, or you have missed few lectures, you can do the backlog, because again, probability is again basics of 11th and 12th. So this, I don't think it will take you more than one day, and obviously you will get a bit of time to cover your backlog and revise as well. So you can do all those things. Next, let's go to day 27. In day 27, again, you'll cover the remaining topics of probability statistics. These are the new topics. Again, basics of statistics is old only, but few things are new here. Random variables are new, continuous random variables are new, discrete random variables are new. Again, expectation, standard deviation, variance of random variables, this is a different thing. Okay, but we have studied expectation, standard deviation, and variance of normal discrete things during our class 11 and 12, but now we study it for continuous random variables as well. Okay, and like this is binomial Poisson, like you will study different Poisson distribution. These are very important topic, you can't skip this. Okay, so next is multivariate random variable. Just in a brief, I have explained this. Then correlation and regression is also a bit important because they may sometimes ask you questions. And after finishing all this, right, you finish gate p-values. So in everywhere, right, I obviously there are formulas, but I have tried to give you the intuitive thing as well, and the bit of proof as well, right, how this formula came, so that you can also easily remember how to remember the formula. You can also easily remember the formulas, right, that also I have given. Okay, so gate p-values you can practice after finishing all this. So in day 28 you finish, and for ECEE, not IN, ECEE, and for other branches who doesn't have numerical methods, their mathematics is finished, and mathematics and aptitude is finished within 28 days as promised in the thumbnail. Okay, as promised in the thumbnail, their mathematics and aptitude is finished. Obviously, for other branches, there are few extra topics, that is numerical method. So that's why it may take 1-2 days more. That's why. Okay. So in day 29 and 30, I have given you again a recharge day for 29 and 30, so that you can complete your backlogs, whatever backlogs you had, and obviously revise and obviously do question practice, gate POK practice of all the 7 chapters, not 7, 6 chapters, whatever you have learned till now. Okay. Next is the day 31. So obviously, I overall I made a plan for 1 month. Okay, and numerical method isn't in the syllabus for everyone, right? Also, I forgot to say that complex variable analysis is also not present in civil engineering. So civil engineering students can skip this, right? I forgot to explain this. Civil engineering don't have to study complex variable analysis. So they are getting freed in 3 days. So in these 3 days, they can obviously cover the probability statistics. And CSIT students, okay, after this day, right, after your calculus last day, this, right, 14-15, and this recharge day 16, you can directly go and start with your probability day 26. Okay, you can directly start with probability and you can do those things. Okay, these are pretty easy things and you will be able to finish this. Okay, so for CS only 20 days, roughly 20 days will be required. For civil engineering, 25 days to 27 days will be good, because they have also their numerical methods as well, right? So numerical methods is only for these many branches, that is iron, mechanical, civil engineering, and chemical. Okay, so these are the topics, and you will be able to cover this in one day, because mostly there are formula things. There is none, like not too many concepts. Mostly things are formula based. Okay, and obviously you can do your gate POQ practice after finishing that day. Okay, this is basically the total 28 days roadmap for engineering mathematics, okay, and aptitude. And obviously all the best from my end. The course is present, all the contents are present, and don't worry if you are not able to cope up with this idle time, because everything isn't idle and it may take you more time, and that's fine. But don't waste your time. That's the important thing, right? Study smartly, and if you are having doubt, you can obviously ask in our group, right? You can ask in our group what is your issue, and like we can guide you a bit. Okay, we can guide you. Obviously we can always guide you, because we are always super busy, so we have our work as well. So we will be able to guide which is possible by us. Okay, so that is the thing that I want to say. All the best from my end for engineering mathematics, and I hope you enjoy the learning.
So let's see from where you can cover it. So if you are studying from some other resources, you can follow that. But if you want to study from us, from me and Anish, then you can study from us as well. So we have this course, Mathematics and Aptitude. So you can visit our website, PrepFusion.in, or we will put the link in the description. So directly you can click on the link and you will be redirected to the course. So you can purchase this course. Full syllabus coverage is there, whatever that we have told in this video. In that manner only we have covered all the syllabus. Also you will be added to the WhatsApp group as well. You will get the live doubt solving sessions as well. So everything will be there. You will be getting personalized mentorship from our side. Okay, and every weekly we will be, not weekly, in every 15 days we are going to conduct live session, and also there will be doubt solving group on WhatsApp. So there we will be personally covering all your doubts. Okay, so everything is there. More than enough questions are there. PYQ solutions are there. So every single thing that is required for your examination, that has been there in the syllabus. What is the price plan? So actual price is 1999 for gate 2025, but there is huge discounts for first 50 students only. Okay, only for first 50 students. So 40% off you are getting 1900 199 if you are purchasing for gate 2025, and if you are purchasing for gate 2026 it would be 1799 only for first 50 student. Note that it is only for first 50 student. After that the code will not be valid, and let me tell you, in 2 to 3 days only it will be closing. Not in 2 to 3 days, then certainly in 4 to 5 days it will be certainly closing. So you can make your purchase, and those who are already a paid student, those who have purchased our analog electronics course or some placement course or any other course, those guys who have purchased some courses, they can go for Fusion 50 promo code, and they will get 50% off. So 999 for gate 2025 and 1499 for gate 2026. Okay, so these are the price plans. So you can start your preparation no matter from wherever you are studying, but this is the perfect roadmap which you can follow. You can study from some other resources as well, if you want to study from us, if you want to get the personalized guidance of us or the doubt solving from us, then you can study from us as well. Okay, then thank you very much. Happy learning.